Marauders, welcome back to the channel. So on my 2024 Harley Davidson Road Glide, I have the King Tour Pack, which I can remove off the motorcycle, take it on and off the motorcycle via the connecting system, a rack system that they have. And I've never put a light on the back of it. The rear lights on the motorcycle are fine, but it really needs, for safety, if you notice other motorcycle, Honda Goldwing for example, or the Harley Davidson Road Glide Limited, they have a light on the Tour Pack, and it just makes it so much more visible. Due to a lot of pressure from my friends, Bob and others, Officer Bob, from Custom Dynamics, I've ordered a ProBEAM LED Tour light in the red lens configuration, not the clear, they call it smoked, which is here, if you can see that, smoked. I ordered it in the red lens because I thought it would look good on the bike. So with that, I had to get two lighting harnesses, one for inside the Tour Pack, and then one to connect in the motorcycle. I ordered a template so that you can lay out your drilling holes in the Tour Pack. I have to drill it out, I guess. And then the light. Let's take it out and look at it. Nice. Wow, really nice. I don't want to hold it up against it, I'm going to scratch it. So this is the light. Wow, that looks... Let's just hold it up. I don't want to scratch it. Let's just hold it up and see how it looks. Wow, does that look rich? Wow. Love it. Okay. So that's the project for this. Let me just hold it up there again. She's a little bulky, but I like her. Okay, let's get to work. It's fairly easy to align the template, and it's a very, I want to say it's a plastic vellum template. I'm not sure why I didn't narrate through this, but you can align it if you're fairly mechanically skilled. And this next section is not for the faint of heart, drilling out the tour box. The painted finish on it is spectacular. And the template is notched to go around the hinge and the latch on the Tour Pack. Goes pretty well. The template is on, and the alignment I think is excellent. And I'm gonna leave the template on when I drill these holes. I just feel better about drilling it with the template on. So let's, oh boy, this is gonna hurt. I don't know, they have mounting screws for the CB that go through that, and I'm really wondering if I should drill those and then add them. I really don't know. I suppose I could take this off very easily if I wanted to drill those and use them. I'm not gonna drill them. I'm not gonna drill them. I'm gonna leave that off. I'm gonna drill 4 3/16 holes at the corner of this cutout that they want for the wiring harness to go through. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut across with my tool, my multi-tool. I'm gonna cut across. So all the holes are drilled. I didn't drill the CB holes. Now I'm gonna connect the dots. This is killing me. Not fun. A little nerve-wracking on that. Okay, so let's pull the template off, and we'll see for the first time what this is gonna look like with a light on. So that's roughly what she's gonna look like on the bike. I think it looks pretty nice. Okay, let me clean this up a little bit. I lost the audio for the next series of video. But obviously with the quick attach mount, I removed the King Tour pack from the bike, and then you have to remove the mount from the tour pack from the outside. Then go on the inside, and there's a bottom plate that's held in with screws to the black accent bands on the bottom of the bike. You can see them next to the mount. So you have to flip this over and remove those. The reason why you have to remove the tour pack from the bike, remove the mounting plate, and then remove this bottom pan that screws into those accent bands, and they're 4 small screws, is now you have to drill out someplace on the bottom of the tour pack to run the wiring harness from the ProBEAM light bar through the tour pack and then to the outside of the tour pack. I chose to do it in the bottom front left-hand corner, and then to underneath the seat into the wiring harness underneath the seat. They don't give you much help with this. They really don't on locations. I can't tell really in the instructions. So this is the left side of the motorcycle. That's where my harness comes in. I'm gonna try to pick it, have it come down in here, and then I could hide the wire there. I think I just answered my question. That's what I wanna do. But then if I'm in the center, it might scratch. If I come out in here, then it might be in the center and scratch. I can't. That plate's got to lie flat there. So I don't have a choice. I'm going to go back in this corner right here and drill a hole to shove that plug through. And this is 1 1/8" hole. So I'm going to come back a little bit, try to hide it the best I can. Yeah, it should be more enough to get that in there. So that's where I'm going to put it. I can't put it in here because that plate rests flat on there. I can't do it. So I got to do it up in here. That's about where they show it on the instructions. Bada bing, she's through. Pains me to drill that, but I got to do it. Okay, the reassembly starts. Let me vacuum the inside of this out off camera. So now you just reverse the process. You remount this bottle metal plate inside the King Tour pack with the 4 screws that go into those 4 accent pieces. By the way, if I hang on to this bike, I'm going to probably change those black accent pieces on the bottom of the tour pack to custom dynamic lights. They make very nice accent lights there. And then with the bolts that go through the bottom of the tour pack, you mount the mounting plate back on. And the wiring harness goes, I believe if I remember right, it goes underneath this plate and stubs out the bottom, and that's the plug you use to connect into the motorcycle. So again, I lost audio for this section of the video. This installation was complicated, the wiring harness, because I have that adjustable Harley Davidson backrest on the bike, which is the big metal assembly that's on the forward part of the fender. So my wiring harness is tucked in behind that. So I had to play around with the wiring harness, getting it out, and then stuffing it back in behind that mechanism. As you can see I'm doing now, it was really not that difficult. It was just a little time consuming. Everyone recommended custom dynamics lights for the bike, and I'm glad I went with them. They made it very simple on the installation. Everything was plug and play. You're just separating the wiring harness that goes to the tail lights on the bike and plugging in the custom dynamics plug, which is a dual harness. So you plug it in to the main feed from the bike, and then you plug the lighting harness to the OEM tail lights into the back of that, and it's very simple and works extremely well. Hats off to Custom Dynamics. Now I'm running the lighting cable harness from underneath the seat. I'm going to run it along the frame of the bike by the rear fender, and then leave a stub up tail of the harness, obviously sticking up from the frame of the bike on top of the rear fender to plug in the Tour Pack lighting plug. And again, this just takes a little bit of time. It's a very simple process. There is some wire ties I think I used to tie the harness to the frame. Most of this is hidden by the left side Tour Pack. By the way, maybe I should dub in the audio and all my how-to videos, because you don't have to listen to me ramble on and on. It seems to go a lot faster. After this, it's simple. You just remount the Tour Pack back on the bike with a mount and plug it into this wiring harness, and you're ready to go. Marauders, I think it looks beautiful. Let's see, I can't see the brake light and pull the brake, and no one's helping me here. Let's see how it looks when I pull the brake. I'll try to wrap this rope around it. I don't know how, I haven't read how to change the brake lights, the lights on it. Yo-ho! Oh, it needed that something fierce. It needed that something fierce. I think I am getting the bag lights. I have them on order. I think they're coming in end of the month. That should be a much easier installation. The lights on this are fantastic on the front. Marauders, that's it. That's a win. Pretty good kit. Boy, the turn signals are bright on that, aren't they? All right, Marauders, thank you for watching the video. I want to say it took me about an hour and a half to do this, but I had the right tools. Hope it helps you.